I love it when we jumped in. I was like, is this water alright? Because, well, it just looks dirty. I got scared because when I walked in, a spider like jumped out in front of me. Keep the trace area clear. Obviously, I can't get away from that number. Oh, there's a dinosaur egg. Or is it a snake egg? There we go, putting him by it. I was like, oh shit. And he was like, what the fuck was that? Skyscraper, Empire State Building. It's like a puzzle. I did it for him. Basically, what the character said was, where's the scientist? It's like he disappeared. This game for us, it reminded me of the movie Anaconda. Has anyone watched Anaconda? Before someone says, do you mean the movie that came out last year in 2025, the one with Paul Rudd and Jack Black? No. The OG, the original, the one with Ice Cube and Owen Wilson. It's one of my favorites. I do love also like the remake of it. If you don't know what the remake is, it's when Paul Rudd and Jack Black, they're like sort of be like yawning. Jack Black's like this actor and Paul Rudd's this director, and they're both childhood friends, like best friends. They grew up with each other and they love movies. And Jack Black mentions like, oh, I got to talk to Sony, and they mentioned that I'm allowed to make a remake of Anaconda because they're big fans of the film. Obviously, Steve Zahn is also in it. They played as the dad in Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Anyway, and Bad Ape in War for the Planet of the Apes. The one that made that meme. Oh no! Oh no! I hate that ape. But anyways, what is it? They go out and they get to try and make the movie, but there's a giant anaconda. So like, wanting to make the movie, nah, nightmare turns real. But anyways, halfway in the middle of the film, sorry for this little spoiler, but in the middle of the film, they see a boat that has Jennifer Lopez. She's also in the OG movie of Ice Cube and Owen Wilson. They see not Owen Wilson, Jennifer Lopez, and I think Ice Cube on this yacht, this party yacht, right next to him, but they have like Sony equipment. And they're like, what are you guys doing? And one of the directors like, oh yeah, we're filming the remake for Anaconda. And they all turn their head to like Jack Black. And they're like, Paul Rudd's like, you said we were filming a remake. And then he starts to realize, we weren't, are we? And he says, yeah, I had to change the name. And he was like, you're telling me this whole time we weren't filming an Anaconda reboot? He's like, I'm sorry. I forgot exactly what the reason was, but I think because like he wanted to like, see what it would be like if he remade it. But it's a good movie, but like I hated how it was like always comedy, because like if you ever watch the OG, it's horror with some comedy sprinkled in. It's just horror and some comedy. I didn't like it when it was just comedy all the time. It could have just been like the same like the OG horror, but bits of comedy sprinkled in. But I loved the cameos. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.